Greetings, Earthlings. I'm Zube, and I think I might be doing a daily tarot draw. We'll see how that goes, because I'm not really good at commitment. But if you are interested in a personal reading, the information to get in touch with me is below. This is going to be general energies for the collective. Could be around you. You might be an anomaly or a fucking alien or a dragon or whatever, and maybe it won't apply at all. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Anyway, let's get going. We're going to do internal energies, external energies, and overall energies. All right, that's a lot, but we'll take them. So for internal energies, we got a card, the King of Wands. It's actually a really awesome card. So the King of Wands to me is all of the Wands cards, personally, when I do readings, if you're into manifesting or anything like that, the Wands are the cards of like manifestation. There are also only 3 cards in the tarot deck, the Rider-Waite, that have a familiar, an animal familiar, and the Wands, the King and Queen of Wands, and the Fool are those 3. But anywho, King of Wands is, go get 'em, spiritual energy, fire energy, action, wanting to go out and into the world and do something. This is a really empowered energy. And the full moon in Scorpio just happened. And that was fun to watch on Facebook. A lot of conflict, a lot of self-righteousness, a lot of argumentative posts. So, this guy, and, this is for your inner guy, if you're a woman or identify as a woman or whatever. But anyway, this guy can be an asshole, kind of like says what he wants, doesn't always think before speaking, but on the good side is a go-getter. The external influences or energies, so we have the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups can mean a missed opportunity, something that you are not seeing because you're focusing on what's already in front of you. Like, for example, this could be the energy of wanting to do a particular project or having a certain number of things going on and being so hyper-focused on those that you miss something that the universe or God is trying to say, hey, tap you on the shoulder. So what I'm getting from these 2 is kind of, there's a lot of energy to move forward and to attempt to get things done. There could be an element of being stuck on particular outcomes or action plans or whatever and missing something. So the overall energies, so 3 cards fell out, which is kind of a lot. I don't really feel like dealing with it because I'm lazy this morning, but whatever. Hey, maybe that was my 4th cup, an opportunity to expand. So overall energies would be kind of like the surrounding, possibly not even anybody in particular, but what you're feeling. The Devil to me is, that's 3D. That's like, material things. So if you have like concerns about finances or something like that, the Devil card to me is not always bad either. We incarnated on Earth to enjoy this shit, and it's really fucking hard. So when you have the opportunity to enjoy it, you should. But this is like definitely an in the world kind of card. And then this card, so we've got the Five of Pentacles, implies a sense of lack. So there could be something that is lacking. It's also a card of fear, fear of loss. Or what I love about this card is that these two are huddled over, and they are, obviously not having a grand old time. But because they are kind of turned in on themselves, they don't realize that they're passing by a church where they could not only find help or some sort of sustenance, food or whatever. It looks like they're beggars, but they could also find spiritual help. And that kind of makes me think of this, and this is sort of a hand reaching out from the sky. So don't miss something that spirit is trying to show you. Even if it's asking for assistance or asking for, what I do when stuff is really hard is I ask for grace. This is all too much. I'm fucking frustrated. I want to do shit, and I can't. Or I'm impeded somehow, or I don't know where to go, or what I'm looking at isn't moving anywhere. I might be missing something, and I say, give me a little bit of grace. Or, I ask my guides for a sign or something, to give me a step to move forward, or just to take a fucking break. The Three of Wands is really cool. It's coming out with these tough energies, but the Three of Wands is really wanting to move out into the world. He's waiting for his ship to come. So what just came to me is that the ships are kind of a little bit far away right now. So maybe there's something that you are moving towards. But it's just time to wait, and that can be really frustrating. It can also be really frustrating not to be fearful during that waiting period. And you may have like finances or otherworldly things looming over your head. But I kind of, even though it was annoying at first, I kind of like that these all came out together. Because I think that even though externally there's really tough stuff going on, this is a card of hope. I mean, it's a card of looking into the future, and even though you might feel like you're missing this cup, there's still time. I mean, there's still time. Look how far away the ships are, and he's just waiting patiently. I'm gonna pull an oracle just because I feel like it. Just because I feel like it. Community. I like this. You have the butterfly on there, transformation. Contribute, communication, tribe. We're not alone. Even if this is your like spiritual tribe, whoever you talk to, dead relatives, guides, God, the universe, whatever. But also people, this full moon kind of put an us versus them energy out there. And that sucks, divide and conquer. I keep my mouth shut on Facebook about anything really controversial. Maybe I'm a pussy, maybe I'm smart. I don't fucking know, but it makes me happy. But find what you have in common with people. We move forward together, these two aren't alone. And maybe this guy is looking up at the church, who knows? And he's like, yo, dude, yo, chick, let's get some food. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I need more coffee. Anyway, love and light and namaste. Peace, bitches.